and the white woman's calling you black women out, man. How do you answer that? You gonna say she's lying, she's delusional, right? You turn on the Negro Network, World Star, you go on YouTube, all you see is chaos gremlins tearing up shit and bringing forth more chaos demons, little chaos nigglets. That's what you see.
Hey, y'all crazy.
Get my keys, sir.
Hell no. JJ either drunk some shit or what, because she too into the music.
Come on! This one right here!
All right, here we go again. Shalom, Kol Halayim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakal Kodash, as well as a double honors upon to the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone, whom I've learned this truth under. This being titled Mentally Ill Black. And yes, I'm using the word black because in the spirit, everything about her vibe, her nature is black. It's void of light. And I use in air quotes, woman, okay? Because we know the word woman really means servant, okay? But you see these machines walking around, breeding their prodigy niggly bears of wickedness, okay? That term niggly bear I got from the YouTuber Tommy Sotomayor, okay? You see her little degenerate bastard offspring, which we already know is, gonna grow up to be 304s and YNs, and end up, filling the prison population or the graveyard, okay? The scriptures speak on that in Job, the 14th chapter, at the top. And then this brute beast losing her damn mind at the Little Caesars, acting like a grizzly bear on rabies, okay? This is what you get in both these videos. All of this footage I got within the last 20 hours, not even a day. The intro was from the beloved elder apostle, the beloved elder Gabar Yahawada, Elder Gabar Yahawada of GMS Hawaii. He did his video earlier today on a woman right here you see on the screen with the appearance to be a so-called white woman calling out, Eve. And really, I'm just zoning in on the so-called black woman, the women of the tribe of Judah. Okay, we just gonna, aim it at her right now, because this is the first ever video I did was a compilation of the so-called black woman acting a damn fool in public, just displaying all manners of madness and wickedness, and the examples are never ending. They keep going on. So we really just aiming at the women of Judah, so-called Negroes, African Americans, okay, the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right, so let's just get to it. As I started, let's read that again, because she is mentally ill. And in this scripture, when it says heart, it's meaning mind in the Hebrew. Ecclesiasticus 25 verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. So just imagine if any wickedness ain't shit compared to the wickedness of a woman. Imagine a woman that's mentally ill. Okay,
and
what she gonna be on? This is what
called...
you see here in the streets of America. Look at this, man. This is all due to fatherless homes. Okay, so these women, of course, ain't gonna have no type of respect for male authority, especially for the Judite man, because we got Esau's foot over our neck, so she don't respect us. And look how she acts, man. Let me play this real quick.
I didn't know what. I told y'all that before last time y'all had these bitch ass bitches up here for my niece on title bitch up. The fuck? Please let them out.
Crazy, man. Crazy. She's but this is what you get for, you know, trying to be after the oppressor, because all this, you know, started during the 60s, and it was really the white woman's rights movement, and Eve, you know, hijacked that. And now, you know, Esau set up this system where she could get all this government assistance and housing, but she just had to sacrifice her family and her husband. Now, 6-7 decades later, we see the fruits of that. That's Eve once again getting seduced by the serpent. And it speaks on that, I believe, either 1st or 2nd Timothy 2:9, about, you know, the woman being deceived. Let me actually pull that up first. Don't want to misquote. I believe, 1 Timothy, right down here. Eve was deceived, okay? And she done got deceived once again. All right, and it's right here. It speaks on women being shamefaced, not usurping authority over the man, as well as, you know, having modest apparel. We see the complete opposite of that. So this is, Lord willing, this be edifying and get to it, because this is, you know, beyond vexing, man. And you get tired of seeing this and doing videos on it, but it's what we've you know, been ordered to do of the Lord. You know, we see it, we got to speak on this. Proverbs 3 verse 31, envy now not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. All right, and why I brought this picture up, this was at a Bojangles, and I got the end of April down in about 30 miles outside of Richmond, Virginia. And what do you see? As soon as I pulled up to the Bojangles, I already opened the door. I already knew what time it was. But then as I look closer, you got two of these black women with blonde wigs. That is a precise example of them envying the oppressor. She want to look like the so-called white woman. And going back to this clip of Gabar Yahweh to put up, you know, this so-called white woman was talking about how when they wake up in the morning, they got real hair. But this is all the curses. All right. And she envies the oppressor. She wants to be like Esau. She wants his power. So she respects his power. She don't respect us because we don't have no power. But really, this is all a punishment unto starting with the men of Judah, okay? Because like we betrayed the Lord, okay, and went against his ways, and you know, followed after these heathen nations. That's how that's how the Lord views us. The Lord let us know how it feels by having us women in that same spirit, okay? And it's vexing. Now we know how the Lord feels. This is Amos 7 verse 17, and we also gonna get Hosea 4 verse 14, which matches up. Therefore, thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. But it starts off by saying, you know, our women are going to be harlots. They're going to be hoes in the city. And that's clearly talking about America. We can see that this place, America, gives these women all sort of, starting with our women, all manners of liberty to gad abroad and destroy themselves. And we can see the fruits of that sitting here in 2025. Hosea 4 verse 14. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery, for themselves are separated with whores, talking about us Israelite men, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doth not understand shall fall. Okay, so that's a righteous punishment from the Heavenly Father, as well as we gonna close off on Micah 7:10. But Micah 7 verse 9 talks about bearing the indignation of the Lord, the righteous anger of the Lord. Part of that is not only having all these heathen nations above us, but we got the bases of all men above us and our own women looking like mutated monsters, wanting to be, okay, like this man, Esau Edom, walking around with blonde ass wigs and these prostitute eyelashes. This is crazy. But hey, it's another day in Babylon. This is why we keep screaming over and over again, we're yet this day in our captivity. Okay, this ain't happy fun time out here in America. We're clearly living in hell here. Ecclesiasticus 42 verse 11. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies. Pause. Let's go back to this. This is when these heathens, this is probably out in front of a damn corner store at who knows what time of night, when these Elamites, so-called Indians, or these Ishmaelites, so-called Arabs, or these Cushites, these East Africans, you know, probably own the damn corner store and see this. This is a laughing stock. Our women and their degenerate offspring are a laughing stock upon all these nations. Look how Eve dressed too. This is embarrassing. But again, this is what Esau done did. He done gave the women of our nation, starting with the worst of the worst, the women who should represent the tribe of Judah, but the black woman gave her the most liberty to do whatever she wants. And what'd she do? She done destroyed herself and her family and her children. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. And why you think you got a Kevin Samuels, Anton Daniels, SYSBM, Save Yourself Black Man Movement, Passport Bros? All this is to escape the clutches of the end of. Okay, she's a machine. She is completely unwifeable out here. Ecclesiasticus 26 verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Haughty meaning arrogant, okay? And we already know what time it is when we see this, man. Okay, we already know. And it speaks on, you know, the haughtiness in particular of the women of Judah. Let's get this in, actually this hit real hard in the G&T. And once again, Lord willing, this be edifying. Isaiah 3 verse 16. Why we see our women walk around with these blue, green, blonde, rainbow color wigs? Because they can't grow. They naturally long hair. Going back to what this, you know, woman spoke on in this video that the elder Gabar Yahweh did. Okay, that's a shame. Because a man's glory is our women. And we're clearly not in our glory with machines like this. Okay, but the woman's glory is her hair. And she's clearly not in her glory. So all the way from top to bottom, you know, from Yahweh to Yahweh Shai, unto the Israelite man down to Eve, we as a nation, you know, we not in our glory, but it's coming. The kingdom's coming. That's what we're preaching, and we're patiently waiting for our kingdom to come, where all this madness gets put in the past. This is Isaiah 3 verse 16 and 17 in the Good News Bible. The Lord said, look how proud the women of Jerusalem are. They walk along with their noses in the air. They are always flirting. They take dainty little steps, and the bracelets on their ankles jingle. But I will punish them. I will shave their heads and leave them bald. Woo! Yeah, that translation hit real hard, and we can see what women fit that curse. Okay? And now let's get, let's just get this. We just gonna type in dwell corner. Okay, because you work with these Eves on the damn job. This is half the reason I drive trucks. And even then, you still can't avoid these machines. You don't want to be surrounded by a loud ass just goblin like this. This is crazy. But once again, you know, Jacob's trouble gonna put these women think they hard. Wait till these jakes, these niggers get unleashed, where there ain't gonna be no judgment of putting her ass down. It's gonna be real hell to pay for Eve in these streets, and ain't nobody gonna come save. Superman ain't saving shit in that day. Proverbs 21 verse 9, as well as Proverbs 25 verse 24. It is better to dwell in a corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. Okay, and why you think, you know, these women ain't married? They can't keep a husband. This is part of that cantankerous, meaning disagreeable spirit they got. They can't keep no man because they haven't been raised with a father figure. So and once again, we're as Israelite men are in captivity, and she done drank, the Judite woman, the so-called black woman, done drank that cup the most of feminism, done drank that cup of the serpent he was serving the most. So of course she's through in these last days. This is what you get for envying the oppressor. Micah 7 verse 10. which is about to happen. We see these cities getting more and more lawless, as well as more and more stormtroopers Trump is sending through, okay, to start to put muscle for his New World Order, his NWO, which is going to come down with that M to the OTB. He's going to cause everyone to take, but as well, he's going to have to collapse this society economically, which we're seeing happen, okay? And it's going to be straight lawlessness and madness in the streets. A lot of blood and violence, Egyptian against Egyptian, and ain't nobody finna go out of their way to save one of these, okay? She going to be asked out, literally. Micah 7 verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And that day is rapidly approaching, okay? Because this man, I mean, well, what are you gonna say with a video like this? Let me play the end of this again, because this is crazy. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.
I didn't know what. I told y'all that before last time y'all had these bitch ass bitches up here for my niece on tennis, bitch. The fuck? Please let them out. Oh my God. Breathe.